Yo, 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 what up? Tap in, man. Tap in with your guy, you know what I mean? Tap in, man. Hit me with the tap in when you come in the building, man. Make sure you tap with that you tap that like button, man. Tap that like button, man, as you tap in with the kid, man. We got a story for you today. Fresh off the presses. You know what I mean? We got a story that's been building up for about a week now. You know what I'm saying? And it's finally coming to a head. We about to talk about it, you know what I mean? I don't know if y'all been keeping up with what's been going on, but it's finally coming to a head, man. This little beef between Nicki Minaj and Meek Mill was, I can't say it's kind of whack to have a beef, a man beefing with a chick, you know what I'm saying? A dude beefing with a girl. That's kind of lame, but I'm just here to present the information, the news to you. So, we're going to go ahead and let that thing fly, man. You know what I mean? Y'all tap that like button as you tap in, man. As you tap in, with the kid, man, make sure y'all tap that like button, man. You know what I mean? Cause it's going up, man. This is the straight like that, you know what I'm saying? Episode 2. Yeah, I mean, and we're gonna talk about the Nicki Minaj versus Meek Mill, man. Peace, Annie. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Annie. Do I listen to Nicki Minaj? When it comes to music, I don't really pick and choose what artists I listen to. I go by the song. If the song is hot, I fool with it. If it's not hot, I don't fool with it. Nicki Minaj has some songs that go hard, and there's some songs that I don't like from her. That's just like any artist. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. I can't think of just one artist that I'll just say that I don't like her. I don't pick artists by like their personalities and shit. I go by the music, strictly the music. It is songs of Nicki Minaj's that I like. But yeah, man, we're not here to talk about that today, which we are gonna get into that. Cause I do got a little bone to pick with Nicki, you know what I'm saying? But we're not talking about our music right now. This is strictly about the Meek Mill versus Nicki Minaj little beef that's been brewing for about a week, you know what I'm saying? So without further ado, I'm gonna jump straight into it. You know what I'm saying? Now about a week ago, Meek Mill bumped into Nicki Minaj and her husband. If I'm not mistaken, I think they have got married and all that. You know what I'm saying? But Meek Mill, he bumped into them two in a store about a week ago. You know what I'm saying? And it was some heated words exchanged. It was an argument that they had in the store. If you haven't seen that video, go to my Instagram. One Urban Media Fix. I got that video on my Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Where Meek Mill gets into a cussing match with uh Nicki Minaj's husband in the store. You know what I'm saying? So the beef. Well, actually, now that I think about it, this beef has been brewing for longer than a week. Cause it's songs where I've heard Meek Mill going in on the dude. What's his name? It's a blood. Her husband is a blood. You know what I'm saying? In New York blood. He just got out the penitentiary not long ago, and his name is it's not coming to me right now. You know what I'm saying? But it'll come to me as I'm doing the video. If somebody knows Nicki Minaj's husband's name, it's like a street name, what they call him. Put it in the chat. Trap, what up, my guy? Yeah, man. It's all the way up, man. But yeah, man. So they got into it in the store, and in the video, you can hear the dude. The dude basically, he calls Meek Mill pussy to his face. You know what I'm saying? And you can hear Meek Mill saying, "Oh, you pussy." You know what I'm saying? But you can tell in the video that the boy was the aggressor. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking up the dude's name right now and shit because I like to present all the facts. You know what I'm saying? So let me see. Nicki Minaj husband's name. Yeah, but the dude was the aggressor. Kenneth Petty. His name is Kenneth Petty, but they call it he got a nickname, man. That he got a nickname that they call this dude. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, Kenneth Petty, you know what I'm saying? He was clearly the aggressor in the store. You know what I'm saying? And you know, if he official NY Blood dude, then you know they bang pretty hard when it come to New York with that blood shit as far as in the penitentiaries and all that. You know, you gotta be official to almost carry that flag, man. You know what I mean? But say that to say this. It's the beef has been brewing for a while. It sparked back up a week ago when they seen each other in the store. They had a cussing match or whatever. Meek, now I will say this. It appeared that Meek stood his ground. You know what I'm saying? It appeared that Meek stood his ground and it didn't go past words. You know what I'm saying? Nobody laid a hand on nobody. They just pretty much had words in the store. You know what I'm saying? And man, you know what I'm saying? That video went viral. Like I said, I posted it on my Instagram. One Urban Media Fix. Go check that video out if you haven't seen it. But as of recent times today, it hits the pretty much it hits my timeline. Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj going back and forth on Twitter. So I'm about to read y'all these tweets. Man, I gotta get a better program for this shit, for I could share my screen and do all that, man. I could really step my game up for y'all, man. But I'm gonna read these tweets for y'all though, man. It sparked up today. This is breaking news. You know what I'm saying? Nicki Minaj and Meek Mill is basically they beefing pretty heavy right now. You know what I'm saying? So let me read these tweets for y'all and tell y'all and let y'all in the loop. You know what I mean? Put y'all in the know and all that. All right. Bim. Now how I'm looking at it, it looked like Nicki Minaj starts the tweet. She says she put out the first tweet, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like I say, the beef got actually sparked back up about a week ago. You know what I'm saying? When they met in the store. But Nicki Minaj tweeted, trigger fingers turns to Twitter fingers, bad built face ass obsessed with the queen. She's talking about her, and she had a picture of Meek Mill. So she's letting you know who she's talking about. Then the next tweet say, nigga been waiting. She said, nigga been tweeting about my man for a year now. So apparently Meek Mill was tweeting about old boy, which I seen some of the tweets, and he was basically instigating this shit for a while now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking a side. I'm just presenting the facts. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Nicki Minaj. I fuck with Meek Mill. You know what I'm saying? But she say, nigga been tweeting about my man for a year now. Talking about he went to my page to see him, but he was blocked. My nigga, move on. I know your bitch embarrassed. Shit yourself in the store when you got pressed though. And she has the clown emoji. So yeah, she put the clown emoji behind that tweet. You know what I'm saying? And then the next one, it says the only way you could. This is Meek responding back now. The only way you could try to kill my career is to say I beat women. Talk about your brother. Hold up. I think one of the tweets. Okay. Yeah, because in one of these tweets she claimed that he put his hands on her. So yeah, this is what he said. The only way you can try to kill my career is to say I beat women. Talk about your brother convicted of rape and you been new and paid for his lawyer. Your little brother touched that little girl. He said, I won't. Now, I don't know if that's Meek saying that he don't want to take the fade or what, but that sound like to me like Meek don't want a fade. You know what I'm saying? Because he say, you want me to crash with your boyfriend, but I won't. You know what I'm saying? So that sounds like to me like Meek don't want the fade. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what that sounds like to me. You know what I'm saying? Pardon self real fast. It sound like Meek don't want that fade. But he say, you want me to crash with your boyfriend, and I won't. And he also talked about her brother being convicted rapist. That's man. Now we putting the family all into it and all that. You know what I'm saying? So he say, Meek, this is Meek again. He say, you sad, you willing to crash your man because you losing now, and everybody in the industry know you a bad person. You been knew your brother was raping little girls. That's why I got away from you. You know what I'm saying? This is Meek going in. You know what I'm saying? So hold up, man. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone because I feel like I can get a little better move going, man. Let me pull it up on my phone. Let me pull up on my phone. That was page like 6. All right, part sale. All right, bam. So Meek was saying how her little brother and all that. Meek said that's why he got away from her because she was supporting the rapist pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Her brother convicted rapist. Meek saying that's why he got away from her. So she responds, she said, you beat your own sister and taped it, spit on her and taped it, kicked me in front of your mother and sent her to the hospital. Sucking Drake dick made you feel tough again. Move on. That's Nicki Minaj. Here goes another one. The next tweet. Imagine talking about an alleged rape of a child to hurt someone who wasn't involved just so people can dislike me. You can never stand on your own. You won't tell people the mother, it says, you won't tell people the mother is on tape asking me for 20 million to make the charge go away though. You was around, you know. See you soon. See you soon. That sounds like possibly a threat, maybe a lawsuit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? See you soon. That sounds like a threat or something. So Meek responds, surrounded by rapists talking what? Stop playing. You picked a great time to be saying I ever put my hands on you. You full of hate, and the whole industry know you full of hate. And your bag getting low, so you want to destroy me. I can't believe y'all industry people let these people survive this long in the game, knowing really nasty people. And I have nasty. Hold up. That I got a text. It's kind of throwing me off. All right, it says I can't believe y'all industry people let these people survive this long in the game, knowing that they really nasty people and have a nasty upbringing. Everybody really know what's going on. I'm powerful. I'm never scared to speak up. You know what I'm saying? So they basically going back and forth. Meeks responds again. He tells her, "Go to church, leave me alone." Then he responds again, saying, "My girl is with me pregnant, watching me tweet about my ex. It's very clownish. I'm an exit." That's the last tweet. You know what I'm saying? So they basically going back and forth on Twitter, man. You know what I mean? Let me get this little text off, man. Important stuff, man. All right, yeah. So they basically going back and forth on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? And it's heating up, man. But like I say, it sound like Meek don't want the fade. You know what I'm saying? So that's ugly. Because anytime as a man, especially if you got another man's name in your mouth, or if you have been, all call outs mandatory, man. Meek the penitentiary dude, man. He been up the road. Or did Meek just go to the county or did he go to the pen? I'm not for sure. Anyways, he's a street dude. You know the rules, man. All call outs mandatory. Just because you have a fade, you take a fade with somebody, don't mean that anybody's gonna end up locked up or like, you know, anybody crashing. He talking about crashing, which it's not a crash if you just take a fade, and leave it alone, pretty much. Yeah, if you take the fade and go every and both parties going about their business, ain't nothing. That ain't a crash. You know what I'm saying? So Nicki was saying how basically Boy pressed the Meek Mill in the store and Meek ain't want it. Meek saying that she mad because he won't take the fade or whatever that don't want to crash. I don't know that language right there. You know what I'm saying? To me, that sound like he don't want to fade. So man, what do the people gotta say, man? Should Meek just take the fade and then they go on about their business, leave it alone? Cause see, the reason why it's pivotal in situations like this to where if two men got a problem, to settle it with an old fashioned fist fight, shoot the five or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The reason why it's good for that is before it don't go farther than that. Because if they just keep letting it brew on social media, next thing we're gonna hear about is gunshots being fired, or we're gonna hear about some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like to keep all that from happening, they need to just shoot the fade and basically, that'll be that. You know what I'm saying? Shoot the fade and let that be that. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, that's pretty much what the gist of the story is. Meek and Nicki Minaj is having a Twitter. They going at it on social media right now, and it's crazy when I see people get into it on social media. And I never agree with people putting all their problems out there on social media. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it's inevitable, and that's pretty much what's going on. Exes beef. And this is just a case of an ex-boyfriend and an ex-girlfriend having a rough breakup, and it's still lingering on. You know what I'm saying? I guess they didn't ever come to grips with it. You know what I mean? With the breakup. One of them didn't or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? They angry at each other. For itself. They angry at each other for whatever reason. You know, that's just how shit works out sometimes. When people break up, they break up on bad terms. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, a lot of my exes, most of my exes, I ain't really broke up on too many bad terms with people. You know what I'm saying? I guess, hey man, but I could say in my younger years I wasn't in a lot of serious relationships either. So, you know, um, right now I got a girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, a wisdom, my queen and shit. So we've been together for a few years, but yeah, man, just to see all of this playing out on social media, it's kind of lame, but I'm here to bring you the news, man. And I feel Nicki Minaj, she kind of needs this right now, man, because she had just made some statements about Rosa Parks on her new song. Now I say that the new song is fire, the new song is hard, but she she said something about Rosa Parks that was pretty much uncalled for, man. And it's like I look at this like this, you know what I'm saying? Your career is pretty much on the downside. I mean, your peak was a few years ago. You know what I'm saying? We all know this. Nicki Minaj was at her highest point about, I want to say about 5 years ago. And, since then, she's still been doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? You can't take it away from her. She's still one of the top female artists, if not the top. You know what I'm saying? But for her to say something about Rosa Parks in a negative way in Black History Month, I think they said it's Rosa Parks' birthday when it came out. And it's like, it's just a bad career move for me. You know what I'm saying? It's like you hurting your own career. She already had the thing with Malcolm X a few years back, you know what I'm saying, where people felt like she disrespected Malcolm X. And then I want to say she had a Harriet Tubman line, I think, that was kind of controversial, if I'm not mistaken. She's always like, digging up the dead and kind of shitting on them, like, some of our greats. She she has these controversial lines that she puts together, and it's like, come on, man, you got a flow. Your lyrics are hard. You don't got to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like the rapper the game, how he has to name drop in all of his songs. He got a name drop. If you notice the rapper the game, that's his thing. He name drops. You know what I'm saying? And it's like Nicki Minaj is falling into that, to where she has to name drop to make her verses have more of a umph with it. You know what I'm saying? Which, and she don't got to do that though. The game, he almost got to do that because his style is a little boring. But Nicki Minaj don't got to do that, man. So it's like, come on, man, you killing your own career. Not only is your career on the downslide, but doing things like this is not helping. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure that song would be it probably would be a viral song just for the fact that she kind of disrespected Rosa Parks on the song. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure it would go viral, but I can see a lot of the people in the hip hop community not receiving that well. It's already been catching a lot of backlash. So actually, this beef with Meek Mill, it actually helps people forget about her dissing Rosa Parks. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. Why it's good for Nicki Minaj, just a little beef. I don't know if that has something to do with it or whatever. If I don't know what's making all of these things transpire in her career and in her personal life. Because I feel like if a person is happy in a personal life, why would you try to reach back in your past? You know what I'm saying? If you're happy, you should be looking towards the future. You shouldn't be looking in the past. So for her to be beefing with her ex-boyfriend, it's kind of whack. Now, as far as Kenneth Petty and Meek Mill, if they got a beef and they need to catch the fade, I'm all for that. Catch the fade. I don't want to see it go to guns or go to violence past that. You know what I'm saying? Catch the fade, and y'all go on about y'all business, man. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. It doesn't need to go no farther than that. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it can lead to if the beef is not squashed or if they just don't go catch the fade or whatever, because it seemed like it's a lot of hate and a lot of anger involved in this whole situation with Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, sometimes the only way to squash a beef is to go shoot the five. It don't even got to be recorded or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Shoot the five. Y'all go y'all separate ways, man. It's me. You know what I'm saying? Jail rules apply, man. Both of them is jail dudes. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Get it out the way, because it's like, man, we don't need to lose nobody else to senseless violence. You know what I'm saying? We just lost Kobe. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Kobe. Condolences to R.I.P. Gigi. Condolences to Kobe fam. R.I.P. everybody that died in that helicopter. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. And yeah, man, we don't need nobody else dying, man, to like senseless violence or just in any kind of senseless ways, man. Especially not any of our icons. You know what I'm saying? And Meek Mill is looked at right now as an icon. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I can't lie though. It seemed like Meek Mill don't want that fade though, and that right there is a problem because, like I said, that could lead to other things. You know what I'm saying? That could lead to the gunfights and all that. The shootings and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And we don't need that. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody's around Meek, if Meek hears this, you know what I'm saying? Meek, y'all catch that fade and y'all go y'all separate ways, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it transpire. Don't let it go farther than that. You know what I'm saying? If y'all can't squash it, have a sit down talk man to man and squash it like that, catch the fade, and y'all go y'all separate ways, man. OG call, man. Me as being a OG in these streets, man, and an OG just in life, period. Man, that's the call I say, man. Y'all catch that fade, y'all go y'all separate ways, man. You know what I'm saying? Before it gets out of hand. because it's brewing. It's getting to a point now where it's already got out of hand when the families is being brought into the argument. She's bringing his mother into it. Meek Mill's bringing her brother and her family into it. The shit is getting out of hand. It's getting past almost where a fade is going to be, where it can be settled with a fade. You know what I'm saying? It's getting to a point to where motherfuckers is gonna be wanting to run to the guns and all that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like right now, while it's not hasn't got past the boiling point yet, y'all catch that fade, man, and y'all go on about y'all business, man. Simple as that, man. That's the main thing to do in that. Anything else is, I don't like to curse and all that. YouTube's cracking down, but anything else is fuck nigga shit, is weak nigga shit, is lame nigga shit, man. If y'all can't just go catch that fade and get it out the way, man. Anything else is lame. Any more social media shit, any more, and Meek, that's how you can tell, because we all know Meek took that L versus Drake. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like that should have at least been a fade or something that should have came in that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like the first time when Nicki Minaj was coming out her mouth at Meek Mill and trying to dog him out on social media, I felt like he should have called her man out for the fade then. Like, we ain't gonna put our hands on no woman. We ain't even gonna go back and forth with no woman. But we can't catch the fade with your man. So, that could have been settled back then. You know what I'm saying? So it's like going back and forth on social media with a woman that's not man shit. You know what I'm saying? That's not man shit at all, and I fuck with Meek, hard body, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with Meek, hard body. As far as his music, I don't know him personally, but his music is hard. Now, I've seen a couple situations where I felt like he didn't handle it in the most stand-up way. Like, that's why I brought up the Drake thing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, that could have been handled in a more, man way, you know what I'm saying, on Meek's part. But who am I, man? You know what I'm saying? Who am I to judge? You feel me? Everybody makes mistakes and nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna put that on me, But in this situation, it's only one way to handle it. You know what I'm saying? It's only one way to handle it to keep it from getting out of hand, man. That's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? And that's to catch the fade. Go do the 5 minutes, or the Bloods. They do the 31. They can do the 31 seconds or however. Catch that fade, man, and go on about y'all business, man. As men, sometimes as men, it's so much testosterone and so much. You know what I'm saying? The machoism. Sometimes there's no way around it. The fade just got to be caught. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't talk it out. It has to come to a fade. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think needs to happen in this situation, man. Instead of me being on social media, going back and forth with his ex-girlfriend, why he said, like Meek said it, he said he got a pregnant girlfriend sitting right by him while he's doing this. So it's like you got a child on the way, and you ain't even, you going back and forth with a woman online, bro. That's not man shit, folks. You know what I'm saying? That's not man shit. I know we living in the new day and age, and social media is such a big part of our lives. And Meek, as an artist, he does have a reputation to protect and a brand to protect. So I can understand, that part of it. But going back and forth with a female on social media is not helping your brand. Not the image that Meek put out. You know what I'm saying? With the image that Meek put out is being a stand-up street dude, that doesn't go with your brand, bro. To be online going back and forth with a woman, man. You know what I'm saying? Your ex at that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man. If y'all both in different situations, y'all both should be happy. Nicki Minaj is married. Meek say he got a baby on the way. That's things to be happy about and be looking towards the future, not looking in the past like, you know what I'm saying, worried about what your ex is doing, man. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the Kevin Petty dude, I feel like he do really want to just test Meek Gangster though. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know a lot of them rappers don't really be, you know, what all that they put out there that they are. Zoo, that's Nicki Minaj's husband's name that what he's known by, you know, as far as his in the blood, you know, with the blood thing is Zoo. So basically, Zoo want that smoke with boy, and I don't know if Meek want that smoke, man. Is that a bad thing or a good thing? I don't know. Y'all be the judge. Y'all tell me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out DYSC TV, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tell me, man. Should Meek is that a bad thing that Meek don't want the fade, or is what? Do Meek need to catch the fade, or what, man? I say Meek need to catch the fade. You know what I mean? I say he needs to catch the fade and get that shit over with, straight up. But let's see what else is in the news, man. Besides that, that's the hot topic in the news. Oh yeah, the stripper bowl. Stripper bowl in Miami, QCP. You know what I'm saying? Through the stripper bowl, the annual stripper bowl in Miami, it went down. I posted a video on my Instagram. One urban media fixer where he had $2 million worth of ones that he had planned to throw at the stripper bowl. I don't know if the whole 2 million got thrown, but the stripper bowl went down. We had some winners, we had some losers. Man, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I posted a couple videos about it on my Instagram, for a matter of fact. One urban media fix, uh uh it looked like a bunch of women came to the stripper bowl looking to, you know, to get that bag, you know what I'm saying? And a bunch of women went home unhappy, man. They were saying that some women didn't even have flight fare to get back to their cities that they flew in from. They had one-way tickets. And I guess it was so many dancers that, of course, all the dancers ain't gonna be able to get paid. You know what I'm saying? It was too many dancers, and you had dudes stealing the money off the ground. You had females stealing the money off the ground, that like females that wasn't dancing, just people that was there at the party. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's picking up this money, so a lot of the strippers got asked out, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them, it was too many strippers for one. It was too many for everybody to get paid. The stripper bowl, it turned into like a fiasco. You know what I'm saying? I would say this is the worst year so far for the stripper bowl because it was very controversial of how everything played out. They trying to say that it was a scam and all this. You know what I'm saying? So the stripper bowl, you know, it was. You know, I don't know. I seen a video with Cardi B. She was there. She say she threw like 25,000. She say Offset threw 25 and she threw 25. So they threw 50 racks. You know what I'm saying? So in some aspects, you could say it was a success for, I guess, the strippers that did get paid, but for the ones that didn't get to get paid, and you know, the people that were stealing the money and all of that, that turned the stripper bowl into like a fiasco, man. So it sounds like it was not a success like it was the year prior. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't hear a lot of controversial stories coming out last year when the stripper bowl went down. It was more like, you know, it was a successful event all the way around. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like all parties was happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you might have had a stripper or two that might have didn't get the bag, but you didn't hear as much controversy around the event as this year. You know what I'm saying? So the stripper bowl was almost, we could say it was a disaster. By the videos that we seen of the aftermath and like some of the videos that we seen during the actual event, you know what I'm saying? So that's one of the things in the news. Let's see what else is in the news, man. Let me see what else is in the news. Top stories. We got the Nicki Minaj Meek Mill beef. We got the stripper bowl. Where we say a lot of strippers or dancers went home unhappy, man. They didn't get that bag. You know what I mean? They went there to get the bag and they wasn't able to get the bag. So what else? We got Jay-Z saying that he wasn't protesting the national anthem. He was analyzing it. When him and Beyonce was sitting down, he said he was analyzing the performance. Oh yeah, we got Nicki Minaj throwing shade at Rosa Parks. You know what I'm saying? I won't say she just dissed her, but she definitely threw shade. She definitely threw shade. And yeah, man. They say Tierra Marie owes 50 Cent an extra 5,000, on that lawsuit that she lost with him. Man, I got a video of Floyd Mayweather's daughter running up on NBA YoungBoy and his lady friend. That's on my Instagram too, at One Urban Media Fix. Y'all go check that out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these videos I can't put on YouTube because I get copyrights. You know what I'm saying? And my page is under review for monetization. Well, actually, it's not under review no more. I'm trying to meet that threshold so I can get back monetized because I was monetized for some years and then we got demonetized. You know what I mean? But besides that, let's see what else we got, man. That Lil Wayne album is decent. I liked the Jakarta 5 better, but that Lil Wayne album was it's good. I'll say that. He still got it. I can say that. Lil Wayne still got it. You know what I'm saying? He rap circles around probably 90% of these rappers today. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all haven't checked out Lil Wayne's album, go check that out. Let's see, man. What else? What else, man? Is in the news. Now, for the most part, that's pretty much everything that I wanted to touch on for now. You know what I'm saying? I was going back and forth like, damn, am I gonna go live? Do I want to go live or do I not? Do I want to go live? Do I not? Then I seen a Nicki Minaj story. Bam, her and Meek versus Meek Mill. Bam, I had to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't seen nobody talking about this shit. So I'm the first blogger to go in and really give y'all a breakdown about the shit, man. You know what I mean? Everybody talked about when Meek Mill had the run-in the store. You know what I'm saying? Everybody covered that. But we talking about today, about this Twitter beef that they got. You know what I'm saying? Going on. Nicki Minaj and Meek Mill, which is perfect timing for Nicki Minaj because she has a song that she's either putting out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's the song where she dissed Nicki Minaj. And the song is to answer any sex, money, murder. That song that Nicki Minaj gave us a teaser of, the song is fire. I like it. You know what I'm saying? The song is hard. But then she had to say that. It's like, come on, man. Come on, Nicki. You know what I'm saying? But it's almost a case of like, man, a lot of times these celebrities be having a lot of yes people around them. You know what I'm saying? If I was Zoo, if I was Kevin Petty, whatever his name, if I was Zoo, I would have told her like, nah, man, you can't say that. You know what I'm saying? Just change that part. You know what I'm saying? I would have got her to change that. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of times people is hard-headed and all that, but I couldn't have just sat there and let her just say some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And think it's cool. Because the people is grown, so they could do whatever they want to do. But I couldn't just sit there and let her say that and like it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I would have had to put my input on that. You know what I'm saying? And I would have pushed to get her to change it. But in the video the teaser where she's teasing that song, he's in the background. He's co-signing all of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of times these celebrities and people of high influence, they got a lot of yes men around them. So it's like they don't have the people around them to really give them good advice and, you know, help guide them in the right directions a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, sometimes these are the things we need. And even Meek said it in his, when he was going at Nicki just now, he told her to go to church, which sounds like to me, you know, she probably just needs some kind of spirituality in her life. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too far off into that, but the spirituality that gives you a set of morals and principles and shit. And if we don't got that, man, we'll wreck a lot of times in this world, man. You know what I'm saying? If we don't got the right values, principles, and morals, you know what I'm saying? And Meek saying that everybody know that she's a nasty person and shit. So it's like, man, you know, I've seen instances in the media to where we could say she's not the nicest person, but I don't know Nicki Minaj personally to say one way or another. You know what I'm saying on that, you know. But I'm sure some truth to what both of them said. You know, it's always three sides to a story. So I'm sure in their rants, you know, it's a lot of anger in that, but I'm sure it's truth on both sides, and this might be a little bit of you know, fluff where exaggeration on both sides too. But I'm sure it's truth in it. You know what I'm saying? So if you didn't hear the Twitter war that Nicki Minaj and Meek Mill had, you could go back early in the video and I actually read out the tweets. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't get a chance to hear that, you know what I'm saying, or you didn't get a chance to see the tweets, you can go check that out. And yeah, man, it's lit. You know what I'm saying? It's lit. Nicki Minaj and Meek Mill is going viral. You know, they beefing on the internet. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, we see it every day in our everyday lives. You know, we see people beefing on Facebook or beefing, you know, going back and forth on social media, girlfriend, love triangles, all kind of shit. We see this shit every day on social media, Facebook, and all this and that. You know what I'm saying? On social media in general. But to see two people of high influence partake in this low frequency type of behavior, it's entertaining, man. I got my popcorn, man. It's like to me, this is like a episode of reality. It's a reality show. You know what I'm saying? That's what this shit is turned into. Everything is it's like a big reality show. You know what I'm saying? Oh, another thing I forgot. R. Kelly's girlfriend, one of the ones that was with him when he got locked up, she is cooperating with the feds. Azriel, Azriel. I forget her last name, but Azriel is cooperating with the feds against R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing. You know, in the Straight Like That series, we like to, you know, present as much stories as possible. You know what I'm saying? We don't just focus on one story. We have a main topic, but we like to give y'all everything that's in the news. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing that's in the news. I forgot to speak on that, but it's not looking too good for Kels. And I seen an interview where three women had spoke out against Russell Simmons. Okay, that these three women are saying that Russell Simmons raped them, right? Years back, you know, similar to like a Bill Cosby situation. It was three African American women, you know, and they saying that Russell Simmons raped him, right? But if I'm not mistaken, I don't think that these claims I don't think the charges can be brought up against him for the statute of limitation. I think that it's past the statute of limitation. Well, rape has a statute of limitation in New York and in pretty much every state. So I think it's past the statute of limitation to bring charges up on Russell Simmons, but they telling their story. But my thing is, right, I'm pretty much against the judicial system. So just throwing black men in jail, you know, I feel like if a black person or African American does a crime, then they should be sentenced justly. You know what I'm saying? Throwing black men in jail and giving them more time than what the charge basically carries, or maxing them out, I'm against that. But I do acknowledge that we do have criminals in the black community. So some people deserve to be locked up in jail. You know what I'm saying? Even though that I'm against the judicial system and the way that it's set up, because I feel like it gives out too much time. But I do understand that some people need to be locked up. You know what I'm saying? But it's like this this allegations, the statute of limitations is up. So for me to say he need to be locked up for it when the law says that he can't be locked up for it, that doesn't go on me. And see the difference between R. Kelly and Russell Simmons, since they're making a documentary about Russell Simmons, so we're saying how uh, basically like Oprah and people like that is focusing on the black community, but they're not focusing on the Weinstein, the Kevin Spaceys, the who else? The one that killed himself, Epstein's. They're not focusing on these people, but they focusing on the black community. You know what I'm saying? And that's what 50 Cent called Oprah out about that, right? Which I can co-sign that. I can agree with 50 Cent on that. But the difference with Russell Simmons and R. Kelly is R. Kelly was messing with underage kids, which I've heard that allegedly Russell Simmons was too. But I haven't heard them cases. I'm just talking about these three women that said that Russell Simmons raped them. The difference between Russell Simmons and R. Kelly is R. Kelly was doing it to young underage women. You know what I'm saying? So that's what makes that different. Any crime against a child, I feel like deserves to be punishable damn near with death. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how harsh the crime was. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying that R. Kelly needs to be murdered or nothing, but pissing on little girls and shit like that, he probably need his ass whooped or something. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the difference. So basically, Russell Simmons, you know what I'm saying? I kind of could sympathize with Russell Simmons a little bit due to the fact that it's past the statute of limitations on the charge, and it wasn't young kids involved. You know what I'm saying? Women and children. Anytime we commit crimes against women and children, it is like a black. It is. It's never good as men. It's our duty to protect the woman and the children. That's our job. So anytime we commit crimes against the women or the children, it is a violation. So I have to get a little bit more facts about the Russell Simmons thing. I'm not going to say one way or another. You know what I'm saying? But with the three women, I can kind of sympathize with Russell Simmons in that aspect, but it's not right. I don't condone that behavior at all. You know what I'm saying? But the statute of limitations say he can't be locked up for that. So who am I to say he needs to be locked up for that? You know what I'm saying? That's that. You know what I'm saying? Jack's Jet, shout out. But 50 Cent, worse than Oprah. Ran through millions and abandoned his children. Compare 50 Cent. Oprah is just the interviewer. Hey man, they say don't throw rocks if you're living in a glass house, man. That's all I can say about that when it comes to 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, man. 50 he's definitely one of the celebrities that participates in the social media thing in an immature manner, if you ask me, and he perpetuates a lot of bullshit on social media. So, I can't say that. Um, Hey man, nobody is all the way clean, man. Nobody is all the way clean. And I say this with 50 Cent, him coming out on Oprah. of him being the one to step up, this to have to say that, I could say this: you can learn a lot from a dummy, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't never look at, you know, because a person is not in the position that you in financially, or maybe you might have went to school and got degrees and all of this. Don't look at a person that's beneath you, as far as knowledge can come from anywhere. So just because 50 Cent has been on some major coon shit and a buffoonery and all of that, he dropped a jewel with that one. You know what I'm saying? You know, he dropped a jewel with that one. So I can't throw the baby out with the bathwater as far as him abandoning his kids and all that. That's another topic. And that's a topic that definitely need to be talked about. But as far as what Oprah's doing, that has nothing to do with 50. That's two different topics. You know what I'm saying? And both of them need to be talked about. Neither one of those topics need to be brushed under the rug. To Jack's jet, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to say just because 50 has been a fucked up person his whole life, we're gonna brush what Oprah did under the rug. And I don't want to say because he made a good point that we're gonna brush everything that he did under the rug as far as being a fucked up person. You know what I'm saying? So both of them things need to be discussed in our community, shit like that. And yeah, man, we're not defending either one of them. We just bringing the information as the facts present themselves. You know what I mean? This video was going on an hour. I went a little longer than I expected. Street knowledge, salute. You know what I'm saying? I keep saying it, man. I got to get back into it. I'm trying to get my rhythm back, man, to where I start going live every day, man, and tapping in with the people. I'm seeing a lot of new faces. Salute to that. You know what I'm saying? I see some old faces. Salute to that. You know, I got to get back in my rhythm, man. So y'all tapping in with me. Appreciate you, Annie. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tapping in with me. You know what I'm saying? It's all love, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure if y'all at this point in the video, when y'all haven't hit that like button, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Y'all subscribe, hit the notification bell so when I do go live, y'all can get that alert. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Subscribe to my other channels. I got Hip Hop Media Outlet and I got Indigenous People Media Outlet. Subscribe and hit the notification bell on both of those channels. Subscribe to my affiliate channel, Trap House Boxing. You know what I'm saying? He's in the comments right now with the blue wrench. Just click on that. Go subscribe to his channel. You know what I'm saying? Hit that notification bell. That's all things boxing. If you into boxing and you want to keep up what's going on in the boxing, tap in with my folk. You know what I mean? Instagram. Follow us on Instagram at One Urban Media Fix. Follow us on Twitter. This whole beef started on Twitter. We on Twitter heavy, you know what I'm saying? Follow us on Twitter. Urban Media Fix, you know what I'm saying? We definitely in the building, man, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, shout out to everybody who tapped in and watched the video. We will be coming to you more often with content, man. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, I give a salute and I'm out, man. Gone.